Ladies and gentlemen, I am American. Oh my god, so many subs. Let me see here. So, hi Bozo. When am I moving? Today. Tonight. No, I'm kidding. I am driving to America right now. I love America.
Takes time to sell the Fika mobile.
No, I'm giving it to my dad. I'm giving my car to my dad, and I'm gonna repair it before I leave. So my dad has a fun car, so he thinks about me every time he drives my car.
Coming just in time for the summer.
Hell yeah. I don't know if that's a good idea because my Swedish ass will literally die in the sun. My dad had just gone to bed when the segment was done on the show. So I snuck away during the Mr. Beast part. I caught him just as he was about to fall asleep, luckily. So I said, yo, I got the visa.
I am so excited for you.
I said, we'll talk more tomorrow, but I gotta keep doing the show. But we'll talk more tomorrow.
If you need to escape.
I've been tearing up every time I kind of think about it. So I have some stuff here with me that I had prepared yesterday, but now it worked out perfectly for my America stream. We got some strawberry chocolate. This is one of my favorite chocolates. We got some healthy snackies.
Let's fucking
cheers. Pineapple and all that kind of stuff. I bought by the way, all of this I bought on my company, guys. Tax free. And now I'm gonna drink it on the show. So it's tax free, guys. Very good. Caramel. Am I not supposed to say that? I'm just doing this for tax-free reasons, guys. So I actually got some car sauces. These are sauces that I'm gonna keep in my car, maybe. We got some béarnaise sauce, and we also got some garlic kebab sauce. Oh, police is already here, bro. Oh no, they're getting me. They know I'm trying to leave. Where they're totally coming for me, bro. This is kind of scary. Hello? How the fuck are they this fast? They always catch me instantly, bro. I got coke in my car, dude. Epic prank. Let me crack the window a little bit. Let's see what they're saying, because I can see them talking back there. Something that I'm very excited for. We got a nice little berry yogurt. And I got one of these. Very good. They're there for the thumbnail. Yeah, I just realized I can wipe the back somehow. I don't really know how. Oh, that's... Yes.
Idiot.
I'm cleaning it.
Congrats, Visa bro. I knew you'd get it. Heart.
Idiot.
Oh, they're leaving. Are they gonna pull around and get my ass now? There they are, leaving.
Congrats, love. How long did it take them to approve?
Let me go through the whole process now. I'm gonna have a little bit of a Q&A here and all that. So, first question that I get a lot. How long can I stay? How does it work? All that stuff. I can stay 3 months. 3 months? Or no. I am allowed to stay in America for 3 hours. 3 hours. No, 3 years is the first period of my visa. After 3 years, I have to renew my visa every 1 year. Now, after 3 years, I will be able to refresh my visa. But it doesn't get refreshed for 3 years. It gets refreshed for 1 year. 1 year at a time after 3 years. And I can pretty much get an easy renewal as long as I have the same job. As long as we have, we're doing the same thing. I have the same status. Basically, as long as I don't fuck up majorly, I can pretty much stay in America for a long period of time. A very, very long period of time. Yeah. Another question I get a lot, when am I leaving? So let me kind of give you guys the basics. I have been very, very scared to lift a finger, to plan in any shape, form, or way. I was too scared to plan things. I didn't want to jinx it. So basically, I have not made any plans. I've researched and educated myself on things, but I haven't planned anything. So now I'm going to start planning. Moving across literally the world is going to take a lot of planning. I'm thinking at least a month or planning. I'll probably not book a flight for a couple, probably a week or two. Got to figure a bunch of shit out. Am I going to ship my whole wardrobe? Am I going to ship all my stuff? How do I not pay taxes in Sweden while I'm in America? A bunch of stuff I got to figure out. So let's say 1 to 1.5 months. I'm probably going to be in America. That is still pretty short. if you think about it, like I'm gonna try to do it that fast. I've said this multiple times. I would pay all my money. I would go to zero on all my bank accounts to get this visa. Now, it wasn't actually that expensive, but I'm just saying I would pay for that shit out of pocket, go down to zero. This thing is set on such a high pedestal for me. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, now obviously it is a slightly bittersweet getting to leave my family. That's the only thing I care about, like in general, small thing, like just it being Sweden and like being a good, like one of the best countries in the world to live in, like socially. Other than that, it's literally just my family that I'll miss out. And I'm lucky I don't have any friends. I'm very lucky that I don't have any friends. So you're living with Ethan? I guess so. That'd be fucking sick. That saves me a lot of money, because I thought I would have to get an Airbnb for the first couple months. I was like budgeting for probably spend like $9,000 on like an Airbnb. Okay, let me kind of break this down for you guys. Now, why did this take such freaking long time? In general, visas does take a long time, but my case took extra long time. We started off by talking to a lawyer that Ethan had to connect to. Ended up not really working out. It kind of hit like a couple dead ends, and we didn't actually formally start working together. It was more like a kind of like a guy. We didn't leave the kind of guidance talk. We never actually started doing any paperwork or anything like that. She just told me, it's probably not going to work out. It's probably not really worth it if you don't have any education and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, that freaking sucks. I kept looking. I researched this visa called O1 visa. Basically a visa called a extraordinary visa, extraordinary ability visa. And this visa is pretty interesting because recently they actually added something called like a social media personality, or YouTubers and streamers and online person and stuff like that into the writing of this visa, of this extraordinary talent visa. I researched that all by myself and I was like, hey, this sounds pretty interesting. I think we could make this happen. Or like, it seems like it could apply for me. I don't remember if I reached out to Martin, the water sommelier, or if he reached out to me. And he said, yo, I got into on a O1 visa. You should talk to my lawyer. And I actually had a scheduled meeting planned with his lawyer who helped him get into America. But in the meantime, while I had that scheduled meeting, I actually got contacted by a person on Stream Elements. Shout out to Stream Elements. A person who I got to know while H3 was streaming on Twitch. I actually got some contacts on Stream Elements and Twitch, and they actually referred me to one of their lawyers who they knew had been helping other streamers. And specifically, this is an e-sport lawyer. And I was like, damn, that sounds very, very much up my alley. You know, that kind of often goes hand in hand with streaming and YouTubing and live streaming and all that stuff. So I was like, damn, I should definitely check this out. So I actually delayed the meeting with the water sommelier's lawyer. Delayed that a little bit because I thought this esport lawyer sounded really promising. I booked a meeting with them, and we ended up having a super, super, super nice introduction meeting with one of their main lawyers and also one of their like under lawyers, whatever. And they were super happy. They knew who Hassan was. They knew who Ethan was. They knew Pokimane. They knew all the comedians who we've been working with in the past. They knew, like, these lawyers literally knew all the people we have ever worked with. Like, not the new person, but they knew of them. I was like, holy moly, this sounds so promising. My lawyer literally watches Twitch, and she even added me on Discord. My lawyer added me on Discord. I was like, bro, I'm hiring her right now. We started working together, and we theorized about a couple different visas. There was between a normal work visa, a O1 visa, and then also some other weird kind of actors visa. We ended up going with the O1 visa. The work visa I don't apply for because I don't have the right education. The actors visa I don't apply for some other reason. The O1 visa, perfect. Literally perfect. We started like drafting up a couple of things. This visa is basically built on 10 different stuff that you can do. You have to achieve 5, I think, or something like that. We got signatures from famous people, proof of like followership. So they looked at my followers and stuff like that. They also want to see if you were part of any significant productions. A significant production, apparently, my TikTok counts as a significant production. My Twitter counts as a significant production. My Twitch counts as a very significant production. My Instagram, yada yada yada. Last but not least, the HU podcast counts as another significant production. Turns out I'm part of all these significant productions that I didn't even know of. I shake that check mark. I shake the signature check mark. I shake the follower check mark. Then articles. We all know about the articles. We had a bunch of people from our community wanting to cover my journey through H3 and all that stuff. Boom. With those articles, we shake the article checkbox. Also, things that helped, famous people following me, that helped. KFC ad helped. The KFC ad that KFC posted of me, my lawyers went through all of TikTok Sweden's TikToks, calculated the average engagement percentage, and then they compared the average with my 2 ads. My 2 ads, who had probably 2, 3, 4,000 comments because of you guys, they had like 7 to 8,000% engagement on them. My lawyers used this as proof, like, yo, check this shit out. My client made this brand get thousands and thousands of percent more engagement. These tiny things were things that my lawyers went and checked out. We made a 35-page document proving all these things. It talked about leftovers, it talked about off the rails, it talked about after dark, all this shit separately. All these shows as separate shows, and like compared them. Yo, this show gets more, this show is 0.00035% of all other shows on YouTube. H3 podcast channel is the top 0.0001% podcasts. Like, these numbers they calculated. And it's so crazy, dude. So crazy and so freaking amazing going through and seeing that document. The scare. Let me talk about the scare. Why did I get tricked? Why did I think I got the visa a month ago? I'll tell you guys right now. My visa application got approved. We actually got this email to the office and I was like, holy moly, this says approved. And we jumped the gun a little bit. We even talked to the government directly because we didn't wait for the lawyers to hear back from them. It was like during a weekend or something. So we talked to the government and they said, yeah, it's approved. And we were like, holy moly, it got approved. But no, it was actually just the application that got approved, not the actual visa. That was a juice and gooser. We all got tricked, but yeah, now we know for a fact it's happening. After the application got accepted, my lawyers petitioned for me not to go on an interview. I had to go to Stockholm. We even talked about doing a Stockholm stream, driving to Stockholm stream. That ended up not happening because my lawyers applied to skip the interview. Because they argued, I don't really know the specifics, because I never really asked my lawyer specifics about things, because I was like, it's like asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It doesn't really help to ask that kind of stuff. I sat tight. I didn't really ask that many questions, just went with the flow. But basically, I guess they applied to skip the interview. The government agreed, yo, this guy does not need to come for an interview. We know enough about him. We've seen him online. Yada yada yada. Like, he doesn't need to come down to Stockholm for an interview at the embassy. I was stressing out about the interview because, you know, it's like an in-person thing and you gotta probably dress nice. I don't know these things, but you gotta dress nice and all that stuff. I got to skip it. That was something I was very stressed over. After getting to skip it, I got to email my stuff in instead. I emailed my new passport, by the way. That was also another delay. My lawyer said, yo, you might as well renew your passport before sending it into the embassy. So that's one of the delays. That delayed it like a week or two. Exactly 2 weeks ago, I sent in my renewed passport. I sent in a physical picture of myself, 3.1 inch by 4.3 inch picture of myself. I had to send in to the government. I had to send in this 35-page document in paper form. So interesting, right? That they are so like they frick with the paper form. That's so interesting to me. I don't have the visa in my hand yet because it's still on the way here. But my lawyers confirmed it's approved. It's on its way to you. Please keep an eye on this shit.
Will you still stream?
Will I stream? Of course I will. I even have big plans.
Are you going to make it to the live show?
No clue. Let me read my email from my lawyer, dude. She knows I'm like kind of I'm a gamer, I'm a juicer. She knows what's up. I asked, yo, I don't really know what's up. Does this mean I got the visa? I asked. And she said, hi, love. Congrats. The final boss in the visa game is the officer at the airport. When you land and go through customs, you have to answer the questions satisfactorily to be allowed to enter. Questions like, what is your purpose on your travel? Where will you be staying? How long? Yada, yada, yada. Once you enter, you're good to go. Just don't get arrested or do anything shady while in the United States. And I was like, yes, ma'am, I won't be doing anything shady. But that is the final boss. Technically, just like a little bit of a talk with the agency there, I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm very excited. But will I stay consecutively for 3 years? That is a question I've been asking myself. I think I will. I will probably go home quite a couple times. I don't have any family in America. And obviously, I might go back home to Sweden and work from home. Because we all know I can obviously do that. Because the crew might be able to go home. For example, AB, he goes home for a weekend sometimes. I know, rarely, but he can do it. He can go home on the weekend. I can't do that. I can't just swing by Sweden for a weekend. So you guys are probably gonna see me like during holidays and stuff like that. I might be gone for a little bit longer. I don't know. I mean, these are not things I haven't even talked about with Ethan or anything like that, or anyone, right? So these are things I'm just kind of thinking in my own head. I'll probably go home for like a little bit longer than the crew, and I just work from home, and we'll figure things out. You know, I don't wanna like ditch my parents like that. I'm really gonna make an effort to come back on birthdays and holidays and stuff like that. Really will. Howdy, partner.